So, back with part 4 to close out the spiritual third temple. Again, we're talking about the Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native American that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. That is the spiritual third temple that is being built before your eyes. The elect of Israel, the house of David. Okay? Anyway, we were here, and so we're going to finish this off. All right? Where we're known as the living stones of the Most High's house. Okay? So again, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed men, but chosen of the Most High power and precious, talking about his elect, his saints. You are coming to the Hamashiach, who is the living cornerstone of the Most High's temple. Hello. Okay? He was rejected by, people, but he was chosen by the Most High for great honor. And he was rejected by his own people, if you recall. Okay? They did not believe that he was the Son of God. Right? They claimed blasphemy. Right? Oh, yeah, they found out different though, didn't they? All right? Okay? Which goes on today, people. It goes on today. You know, the disbelief, the lack of faith. Okay? After everything that he had done, the miracles that he had performed. Okay? You understand, people? I don't have to get into it deeply. You already know. All right? So, verse 5. Ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house. Hello, talking about the elect. And a holy priesthood. Hello, give me a minute. And ye have built up a holy priesthood, right? This is Exodus 19 and 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom, right? Again, you know what kingdom means, rulership, power, dominion, a priest, and a holy nation. Talking about the nation of Israel, the seed of Israel. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Hello. See that? Does it say to the whole world, all 18 nations? Okay, people? You understand? Let's hit another precept. Give me a minute. 1 Peter 2 and 9. Ye are a chosen generation. In other words, it wasn't your parents' generation, okay, or your grandparents' generation, or your great-grandparents' generation. They weren't the chosen generation, okay, where, you would be quickened, okay, made alive, restored. That's what quicken means, okay. You people like to use the word awoke, but the real word, the biblical word, is quickened, okay. So, ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, right? And a holy nation, peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light. Again, valley of dry bones, Ezekiel chapter 37. Hello. Okay? How we're being reunited. Okay? The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. Okay? Being one stick in the Lord's hand. You understand? Bringing back King David. You understand all of this? Okay? All right? So that you should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of the Most High, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Hello. All right? Give me a minute. All right? So again, ye are also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and a holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices. Again, you're supposed to make yourself a living sacrifice. Okay, give me a minute. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High power, which is your reasonable service. Okay? And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Everything starts in your mind, that ye may prove what is that is good and acceptable in the perfect will of the Most High. Give me a minute. So again, back to 1 Peter 2 and 5, okay? A holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices as yourselves, all right, as a living sacrifice acceptable to the Most High by Yahushua the Mashiach. See that? And here to close out, give me a minute. See what it says here, Amos 9 and 11, right above it? The restoration of Israel, a promise of restoration. And in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, hello, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Hello, you see that? That they may possess a remnant of Edom, okay? Not just them, but their lands, everything that they've stolen, that they've gotten through the sword. And all of the heathen, hello, which are called by my name, saith the Lord Yahweh, that doeth this. Hopefully y'all will fight them out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.